Hi, I'm Rahx, a VTuber from New Zealand who likes to play a lot of cozy game but hates to read tutorials. I stream Tuesdays and Wednesdays 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and every second Saturday from 7 p.m. New Zealand Standard Time.
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here today.
Hi.
Go ahead and tell me your username, if you're an affiliate or partner, how long you've been streaming, and also your average viewers and current followers.
Hi, I am RahxTheHorror. I usually go by Rahx or Horror. I am an affiliated streamer. I just recently celebrated streaming for 1 year, which is pretty cool. And I am currently sitting at 4.4 average viewers and 255 followers.
Nice. So let's talk about your analytics. Do you look at that data and how do you incorporate that into your streams?
Yes, so I try to look at my stream stats after every stream and look at the full overview a few times a month. If the numbers seem lower than usual for that stream, I will do a quick mental brainstorm of why, but I try to not obsess over it. If there seems to be a pattern, though, of constant low numbers, then I'll have a deeper look into what's going on. Often I find the reason is being that I had to stream a different day or time than usual. That's affected it, or it might be a game that might not be too popular at the time, so I'll just have to put it aside for a while. And then I will also look at my streams that did really, really well and what I was doing during those streams that made people connect with the content. And I've also started to utilize the time to stream research within the Twitch dashboard to figure out what I could be playing my favorite games.
Yeah, I love that. So what strategies do you use for engagement, whether that's on stream itself or social media?
So on stream, one of my favorite ways to keep engagement is to play games where I can be on a VC with somebody else. It means that when chat is quiet or I'm finding it hard to keep talking, I'm feeling discouraged by it, then we are still talking with each other and there isn't any accidental silent periods on stream. I also have a lot of sound and video redeems through Triggerfire, which plus some commands.
What are your go live notifications and what works?
So I used to just have the Rahx VIP lounge is now open, but found nobody was clicking into it. I worked out it was probably because it was overlooked as being so similar to every other going live. So I started to experiment last year by putting something new in every few streams. And that increased people going into those notifications.
Yeah.
Especially anything where I put really out of context or trolling notifications. So for example, I recently put "you just lost the game" on one of them, and it was my most clicked notification I had, and it was then turned into a redeem a few days later.
Oh, that's so funny. No, that's smart.
Yeah.
So how do you personally adapt to social media algorithm changes?
Okay, so I'm going to be honest, I am still really new to learning how algorithms work. So I may not be able to answer this very well.
That's okay.
But I am constantly researching things and seeing what things are doing well and how I can make what I'm doing work for the algorithm and for my particular time zone, because it's so different to everybody else's. So, for example, I know that Fall Guys does extremely well for the first few weeks of the new season, but slowly drops over time and then picks up again in about a week or so when the new season is about to be released. So I try to work around that. I also know that Stardew Valley tends to not have an overly great algorithm on Twitch unless you have high numbers. So because that's the direction I actually want to make my streams more, I've been researching on how I can try and hit those algorithms. And no, I need to make more off-stream content to do that. So that's what I'm in the planning stage of doing.
How do you get creative and stand out from the rest?
So I think the thing that makes me stand out the most is actually the VTuber software I use. It is so different to what most people use due to it moving similar to a person. Actually use that to my advantage by often changing her appearance and clothing. I like I would if I was doing a face cam. So, for example, we do Pink Wednesdays where my VTuber is in pink, she has pink hair, and we have a clip from Mean Girls as a redeem that goes with it.
That's so good.
I love it so much. It's one of my favorite days.
Yeah.
And it's actually one of my most popular days too to stream. So, and I also have a redeem that allows people to add a hat or glasses to her, just to make it fun and more interactive.
All right, so how do you make friends in the content creation realm?
One of the easiest ways I find to break the ice to connect with new streamers is that I actually try follow them while they're live. It usually opens up that path to connect with them, and most of the time they will start the convo for you. And then I try to return as soon as I can to keep making that connection.
So my last question is, thinking back to when you started streaming to where you are right now, is there any kind of one thing that really changed it all for you?
My favorite addition so far to streams has been Butt Spot.
Yeah.
It has been so amazing for communication and engagement as everyone gets on board with arguing with him when he trolls us. I found that being back on a regular schedule as much as I could was the thing that really helped with bringing back all those regular viewers. And plus off stream, I ramped up networking like really hardcore and found new streamers I really enjoyed hanging with.
Yeah, well, perfect. That was my last question. Do you have any final thoughts, or are you feeling pretty good?
Don't let it stress you out. Don't let it mentally break you. Twitch and socials in general is just like such a forever changing thing, and there's so much that goes into whether somebody is going to be watching you or not, and it's usually not even because of you as a streamer. They just genuinely can't make it. Yeah, don't let it break you mentally because it's just not worth it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I got to do this with you.
Me too. All right. We're going to say goodbye to YouTube, and then I'll talk to you right afterwards. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bye, YouTube.
Bye.